Okay, so it's time to ganache the cake. Now before we do that, what I've got here is a 14-inch round cake drum for the 10-inch to sit on. So like a 4-inch size, 2 inches either side, just to make it a little bigger, so it's got a sort of wider base for the cake to sit on, which looks nice for a stacked wedding cake. You've got two options here. You could just ganache the cake straight onto the drum, and then when you come to ice the board, you cut the circle out and throw the sugar paste over the top, or you can put a card underneath it, like a 10-inch card underneeth it, so you can lift it up and transfer it onto a pre-iced board. I much prefer just to throw the icing over the top, so that's what we're doing for this one. So what I want to do first of all is just get some ganache. Okay, and then just a little wiggle. There we go. And we just want to lift this up. Now make sure I can see the line for this one. Oh, there's the line there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's a bit sticky, this cake. And lay it on the board there, like so. Okay. So once you've got it on the board, we just want to measure it to make sure it's in the middle. So that's 4 centimetres at one side, and it's 4.5 at the other side. So I need to just push it across. So that's just under 4.5, and just over 4. Let's see. Oh yeah, just over 4, should I say? So that in inch terms is 2 inches, obviously. 2 inches, that's fine. Good. And just check the other side. So we've got 2 inches that side, 2 inches that side, which works out at just over 4 centimetres each side. Okay, so that's good. Then now what I want to do is just put the filling in. So putting the ganache in. Now remember, if you're doing it, you could always do a Bailey's centre, so you could sprinkle some Bailey's just on top, just to add a little bit extra flavour. Okay, so we're just a big dollop in the middle, and just paddling back and forward, adding that filling. Okay, now you can see that I'm holding the palette knife. So like my knife and fork, so I'm holding it like this, not holding it up here like a tennis racket. So down there, so I've got the full action with my wrist, so it's going back and forward, and we're getting a nice paddle technique going on there, and you want to try and get it nice and flat on top as possible. Okay, so you can even put some more on again, and just paddling back and forward like so. Okay, so then I want to get find the line, so there's my line there, and there's the line there, so I bring the cake across, place it on top. A little bit of CPR, so when I say that I mean just press down, just to flatten it down on the top. That looks good. And then you can always get down your knees just to check down like that, and that's fine as well. Okay. Now you can get a spirit level if you want to check it with a level, or what you can do is wait till later on when we come to ganache the cake, and of course the ganache is going to help to level the cake off as well. Okay. Now before we put the ganache around the side, I just want to go around and spread this ganache on. Now it is quite warm today, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pop this in the fridge to let it go hard first before I put the actual first layer down, and that just makes the cake nice and solid before you actually apply the ganache around the side. So you pop the cake in the fridge maybe for about 5 minutes, or in the freezer for a couple of minutes, and then when we come back we're going to apply the first layer of ganache.